Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.70. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. The stock has seen a gain of 2.92%. This translates to an average return of 0.32% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is moving within a horizontal trend, and further movements within this trend can be anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 1.17% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 5.81% to positive 3.16%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 9.57%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 29.02% to positive 4.99% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $149.88 and $221.69. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "Red Day on Friday for Apple stock after losing 0.588%. The Apple stock price fell by 0.588% on the last day, Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, from $212.41 to $211.16. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 1.08%, with a day low at $209.86 and a day high of $212.13. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 5.05% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day along with the stock, which is actually a good sign, as volume should follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 4 million shares, and in total, 40 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $8.38 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10, and the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 18.82% or $48.94 below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple has made headlines today with its bold move to bid at least $150 million annually for the U.S. streaming rights to Formula One, putting the company at the forefront of high-stakes sports broadcasting. This strategic investment could lead to a lucrative revenue stream, significantly boosting subscriptions and user engagement across Apple's platforms. By securing these rights, Apple not only enhances its content portfolio, but also positions itself to better compete against other streaming giants, such as Disney's ESPN, which currently holds these rights. In addition, Apple continues to receive attention from analysts, with some highlighting the company's potential for growth within the thriving computer industry. The increasing demand for enterprise devices presents further opportunities for Apple to capitalize on, despite economic challenges. However, Apple is facing challenges related to leadership performance, which has led to scrutiny over CEO Tim Cook's continued tenure at the helm. Mixed sentiments about leadership could impact investor confidence in the short term, especially as some investors express concerns about the stock underperforming in 2025. Looking towards the long term, Apple's planned releases, including new Macs, iPads, and the iPhone 17e, are expected to invigorate its market position. If executed successfully, these developments could reinforce the stock's trajectory potentially making it a strong performer as it ventures into new revenue avenues and maintains its status in the tech landscape. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple a neutral grade with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Apple an underweight grade with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Apple an overweight grade with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Apple a buy grade with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Apple an outperform grade with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $211.49. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average around $202.90. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 3, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 1%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. The trading volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as typically, volume should align with price movements. Here are some additional signals you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a sell signal 6 days ago. Bollinger indicated a buy signal 6 days ago. The short-term moving average provided a sell signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average signaled a buy 10 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 8 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average indicated a buy signal 16 days ago. The long-term moving average signaled a buy 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 83 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $205.35. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements and, coupled with solid trading volume, is considered to carry a medium risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $2.27, which equates to 1.08%. In the last week, the stock's daily average volatility was 1.93%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. Currently, this PE ratio is quite standard, often observed in companies with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 31st of July, 2025. Analysts are estimating earnings of $1.42 per share. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $211.25. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an opportunity to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $205.35. If this support level holds, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from various analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Condo Chris conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Parrot Kevin conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Parrot Kevin conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Parrot Kevin conducted another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Parrot Kevin also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 18.514. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $203, indicating a decrease of 3.87%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, which correlates to a medium level of risk. A sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive, leading us to conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near term. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 14th of July, we anticipate Apple to open lower by 11 cents, starting at $211.05. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.